Good day everyone, Reborn Ranger here, and welcome back to the channel. Here in episode 5, we're going to go ahead and view the construction of District 5, also known as the Port of Emporia. I'm also very excited to share with you the first time build of war and trade ships. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy the video.
Alright, so before we do get started, I did want to show this one thing. The stone docks have been raised, just in case there is any flooding. That seawall will most likely stop that water. Okay, we're going to go ahead and move into our base placement here for District 5. You're going to notice a different color, which is going to be the darker gray, all over the ends of the ports. Is going to be our service cranes, which are going to unload and load any type of shipment that comes in and out of the port. Our orange color is going to be shops and merchant stands. Yellow again is going to be storage. Those few red placements are going to be government buildings and the district center. Blue is going to be our housing, and then the orange and red ship placements that you see out in the water are going to be merchant and trade ships, and then our first ever build of a warship. So this will be pretty exciting to get into. So now flying over our service cranes. There are about 14 total, all of which can be used for military and trade usage. Any type of shipment that comes in, these cranes can handle it all. So now I want to go into more of what the ports have to offer for the city of Emporia. So you've noticed that each section that's been blocked off by a gate is there for a purpose. Each section is going to have its own specialty with the type of cargo and shipments that come in. So the larger section with the district center is going to have the food shipments come in through there. The middle section is going to have any type of wood supply come in and handled and processed through that one section. And then the last section that's sort of off to the end, that's going to be any type of stone, any type of construction material, and whatnot. All the shops are for public use. Any sailors that come in are able to use those shops. And this is going to be a very, very busy trade route, as many sailors are from many different countries are constantly coming in here to see what types of trades and goods are available to them in their countries. Right, and I made a little adjustment to the wall leading from District 4 and then also coming from District 6. The wall has been actually extended and made into the district center for District 5. It is actually the entire outer wall is now completely connected as to where it was not before. It was not able to, make your way completely around it. But now it goes all the way around the entire city and into District 5 district center. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are getting now into the good stuff. Ships. Medieval ships, I might say, actually, are the most difficult thing and most challenging thing I've ever built so far. Now, granted, I'm not an expert at Minecraft. I'm an amateur, just like you. But these were very, very difficult. They took up most of my time, actually. The rest of the city didn't take that long to build. But this was a completely new challenge for me. I was actually quite nervous of making this happen, but got through it. Did a lot of research and spoke with a few people and kind of seeing, hey, does this look good? Does it make sense? Or how does it look within the world? And it just happened to work out. So what you're seeing here, this is the one of the trade ships, trade or merchant ships. They're going to be I believe is the spruce oak planks that are being used, and then each one are going to be a different shape and size, but they are going to be smaller than the warships that you'll see in the video a little bit later. So according to the laws and rules of the city of Emporia, All trade and merchant ships are not going to be equipped with any sort of weaponry, not even cannons. Those are going to be saved specifically for the warships for Emporia. Now, any captain that is caught with any sort of weaponry on their merchant ship will be stripped of their rank. Now, warships, on the other hand, this was a very proud moment for the King of Emporia when their first warship was built. That was just a sense of pride and accomplishment, because now they can travel the seas with hardly any issues. There are neighboring countries around them, and to be frank, there are none that compare to the size of this city and their strength. I mean, the fact that they've been able to build something like the size of this warship is astonishing. They have really gone above and beyond and pushed their limits to get them to the point where they want to be. I mean, the minimum amount of cannons on the warships are going to be 20. No more, or if they can, fit more onto the ship, they will. But 20 cannons minimum will be what needs to be put onto these ships. It has two decks, one lower deck and one upper deck, and then the captain's deck, which is just part of the ship. We'll have three full masts on the top deck of the ship. Most of the cannons will be on the bottom, and there's be a few on the top. When building these ships, I had no idea how to build sails. I thought it was going to be, no pun intended, but blocky. I really had no idea what I was doing, and I needed to find some way for it to make it work. So again, I did a lot of research, and to be honest, unless you get very, very detailed with the way you're making your builds, there's honestly no way that you're going to be able to make it as quote-unquote realistic as possible. So that's just something I had to accept with building these, and not crazy detailed. There is not a whole lot of detail within sails or the ship itself. So really just had to do what you had to do and make it look as best you can. So you see here the captain's deck. It's going to have 2 cannons fitted on top, and I believe there's 6 on the upper deck as well. And then if you do look closely, you are going to see that lighthouse that was shown earlier in the video. Later on in the lifespan of Emporia, there may be an advancement in technology to where flame will not be used and some sort of light will be created. But that's way down the road of the story for Emporia. And then just real quick here, we're going to tie in these steering wheels for the ships. Use the oak trap door on both sides for a quote-unquote steering wheel. And those are the ships, ladies and gentlemen. The Port of Emporia is yet another advancement to the success of the city. With the creation of the coal factories in District 4, now the newly created trade routes on the sea, the city's economy will now have a greater advantage over the neighboring countries. The king's pride and joy lies within the creation of the warship, whose 20 manned cannons will be more than enough protection against any threat. Please enjoy the rest of the viewing of District 5.
Alright guys, that's it for District 5. Thank you very much for staying patient with me during the process of making this video. Thank you for stopping by the channel. If you enjoyed this video, if you wouldn't mind dropping a like, a comment, or if you're new, consider subscribing. I'm also very happy to announce that we are going to be starting a Discord channel for everyone to come in and join, chat about Emporia and Minecraft as a whole. I hope all of you have a great day, and I hope to see you again soon. This is Reborn Ranger, signing off.